Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. True retirement is elusive for most people. True retirement. Because you know what? You hear some stuff about, especially, I'm getting older. I mean, I'll be, 9 years or so. I'll be 10. I don't even know what the retirement age is. This shows you how much I'm thinking about it. But I'll be eligible for like Social Security and all that. And then you hear people talk about retirement and all of that. Let's be real with something. It's elusive for most people. It's elusive. Look, I mean, and shoot, I learned this when I was young. I remember my grandmother, rest her soul, when she retired from the government back in 1979. 1979. She kept working though. She not for the government, but she got a steady job doing something else. And plus, some of her income that she was making was going towards paying for private school for me, right? So I'm just like, you still gotta work. And indeed, yeah, there's that great story of someone who's getting that retirement or something, they working just for something to do. You know, maybe you get somebody who really made a whole lot of money, they had the great retirement and everything, and then they can just go and, volunteer with some kids or something, something to do. And I've met, some elders who worked in retail and things of that nature just for something to do. And then, of course, you get the ones who might have enough. Met one elder, in the publishing business. Met a guy who had a used bookstore. And I actually got copies of my books in his store. He actually purchased some copies for his store. And he said it was just something for him to do after his retirement. He retired from his main thing. But here's a reality. True retirement where you can just sit back and chill is elusive for the overwhelming majority of people. It's elusive. Because it's not a situation. First of all, yeah, you got some people, some more elders who, they work someplace, they were able to get a good pension. They were blessed. But some places aren't given that anymore. Many places aren't given that anymore, like a real pension. And then, yeah, they always talk about the jobs and everything, but that's kind of elusive because you have some jobs out there, especially in retail places like that, they only have you working like 12 hours a week. But they'll call that going to jobs report as a job. Look, it's elusive and it's a shame because you do have many elders out there. I mean, they're struggling. Now, they might be lucky. Yeah, they can maybe have a good Social Security. But even them, there's a lot of them struggling. And this was decades ago. I was hearing about elders having to eat dog food and stuff. Seriously, it was that bad. But it is tough. It is tough. And one of the things I would say, now, here's something. I promote body game, right? Promote body game on my main channel. Working out, all of that. But it's a greater thing than just getting a mate. You just got to stay in shape. It's hard. It's like I said, it's hard. Unless, you do have that small percentage. They were able to have a good retirement, invest good. They can live well, still maybe getting Social Security, depending on where they live and everything. But the reality is a lot of people are going to, especially in this time, especially young people coming up, where they're working for businesses that's not going to give a pension. And they might not even be working enough to get proper Social Security because your Social Security is based on what you paid into it. But if you didn't pay into it much, you still not going to get that much money. And it's a struggle for a lot of people, and, getting back to what I was saying about body game, it's important that elders actually have to stay in shape more because they still probably have to work. Even if they're getting something like Social Security, even if they had some retirement fund, just with the, especially now with the inflation and everything, and real wages haven't really gone up. They got to stay working. Like I know personally, and I've said this several times, my vision, the reality that's going to happen when I transition from the planet I'll have a bookstore. I will have a bookstore. And of course, you know, I'll have somebody leave it to because I plan to still be working. Because I'm like, retirement, what's that? Shoot, if I gotta be like that 88-year-old man making videos or whatever the social media form is, it probably be holograms in 30 years from now. And, you know, people have these devices, and you know, for the AI people, probably be some device implanted in your head where you can just project stuff. I'll still be doing stuff. I'll be like this. I'm still look good though, but I'll be like, yeah, you know, I don't know, y'all, about having sex with those robots, man, because those robots are a trip. I'm gonna be talking about something. I'm gonna keep going, and that's my plan, because especially if you entrepreneurial, too, you really probably won't be able to retire, because it's gonna be harder for the average entrepreneur to actually put money away. Just think, oh, okay, I can live on this money in the future. It's gonna be harder for the average one. Because and I probably need to do another video on this. The average entrepreneur, if they're making 6 figures, just in the business, not even like just their personal, if they're making 6 figures, they're actually doing very well for average. And that's just an aside, you know, think you're going to be making so much. You got to make so much just to even make a living wage. So it's like you doing good if your business itself makes 6 figures as the average. Now the extraordinary ones, of course, yeah, they doing well. And they might be able to do, you know, just put some away for a good retirement where they can sit back and chill. But the average one, the average entrepreneur, probably, once they start, they probably have to keep working until they pass. They probably have to keep working. Because it's elusive, like truly sitting back. Think about it, truly sitting back and just chilling, just relaxing, traveling. That's an elusive thing. It's a shame. And I don't know, maybe something that happened, the economy will change, maybe a bunch of billionaires will say, you know, we already got like $10 billion. We can like cut back $1 billion so people at the bottom can like make more money. Yeah. Nah, they ain't gonna do it. They greedy. Anyway, but it's elusive, and I don't know. It depends on. I ain't gonna say it's a shame, because like my mind, see, from a personal aspect, I already know I'm gonna be working until I pass. I already know. If I gotta do a video, or if I gotta do a hologram from, you know, my transition bed at 99, it's like I'm gonna live to 107. At 107 years old, and I'm in the bed chilling. It's like, well, you know, guys, I'm signing off now. Be doing my hologram to, you know, people on here, on Earth, and on the moon colony, and on Mars, if I got to do that. But a lot of people might not be able to do that. You know, it's tough. It's tough. And do I have a solution for it? Because I like solutions. Man, it would have to be like just a cultural change. A lot of stuff would have to happen. But just for the issue of the video, it really is elusive. True retirement, true, you can just sit back and chill. It's elusive for most people. And I would just say the best thing that you can do is keep yourself in good shape so you can stay working. Don't get caught up in thinking, oh, I'm 65, I gotta stop. It's like, no, just keep going. Keep going. So anyway, though, whatever the case, let's go make that money.